we have a guest. We have two guests. My daughter, who's never been on my YouTube channel before. Say hi, Haley.
Hi.
She's here with me because I have to film a video after this, and she's gonna take Buddy out of here. I figured I would do a video talking about our newest family member here, Buddy, where we got him, why we decided to go the breeder route, and why we decided to go with this breed. Where I got him. I will have the website of the lady that we got him from, and I will put like what the crate we're using, the bed, his food, everything we're using for him. If I can find a link for it, which I probably can, I will put it down below. So this is Buddy. Buddy, you want to say hi? Oh, he is almost 9 weeks. He's about 9 weeks now. Mm-hmm. He's almost 9 weeks. Yeah, and he chews on everything. My hand is good. My hand is good. So we have been wanting a dog, since like January?
Yeah.
And we kind of just stopped thinking about it. But we always wanted one, we just never brought it up. And then this one over here saw my mom's new dog. My mom just got a new dog. He's a wild hair terrier. I don't know the technical name. And so she text messaged me and said, I saw grandma's dog, so now I want a dog. And I thought it would take some convincing for my husband. He just said, I'll talk to mom about it. So it kind of went very quickly because we talked about it, on Saturday? Mm-hmm. And then we were like feverishly looking. I had even applied to some adoption places. And with adoption, you put in an application, you have to wait for them to get back to you. It could be the next day, it could be 2 weeks or whatever. And so Aaron said, let's find a Jack Russell Terrier. And so to find a Jack Russell Terrier for adoption is like finding a needle in a haystack. And so I found a breeder. And when I told my husband the price, I didn't even want to tell him at first because I was like, it costs too much money. And he said, okay, that's fine. I asked no more questions. I was like, okay. So we got him from a company, a lady. She has Wendover Terriers. It's the name of her street. In Riverside. And she said she had 3 puppies that were at least 8 weeks old that can go home now. But she had a bunch that were under. And if we wanted one that was like a specific color or something, we would have to put a deposit down and then come back after they were 8 weeks. Well, we didn't want to wait that long. She had 3 puppies available. And ironically, this was the one we were not supposed to get. There was a deposit down on him already. And I guess the people, it fell through or whatever. So Riverside is about 3 hours? Mm-hmm. About 3 hours away. It's almost to San Diego. It's like 80 miles from San Diego. So Monday morning I woke up and I went to the bank. I had to get money. And we drove to Riverside and we spent some time with him. And he's fallen asleep. And 2 other puppies. And we fell in love with him. Like as soon as I saw him, I was like, I'm taking him home. Like, it wasn't no disrespect to the other dogs, but it was just something about him. And I'm glad. I'm glad we chose him. He's a perfect puppy. And so he was $2,000, you know, on the breeder side. That's actually pretty cheap. Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty cheap for breeders. Like, depending on what type of dog you want, you can pay close to $10,000 depending on what type of dog you want. So he's pretty affordable. And another reason why we went with the breeder versus adoption, I don't think there's anything wrong with adoption, but with breeding, you don't have to worry about a history of trauma or abuse, so you don't have to kind of work backwards. Because with a dog that's been abused, you kind of have to really watch how you approach the dog because they've been abused and they might snap at you, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. Even though I don't have any small children, I didn't want to have to be, walking on, pins and needles and walking on eggshells around a dog. So that's how we went the breeder route. And we don't have to worry about like, what kind of dog is it? What kind of dog is it? So we went with the Jack Russell Terrier because they're very, very good, loyal breeds. Very, very good. My mom used to have one years ago. His name was Jax. I know, original. But they're very, very loyal. Very loyal. I can already tell that Buddy's a very loyal dog. He has his favorites. Because he rode with her all the way home, and so he knows her scent very well. He sleeps next to her. I told her she created a monster. But he's very, very good. So one thing you should know about Jack Russell Terriers, in case you're thinking about this, you watch this and you want to get a doggy. One thing about Jack Russell Terriers is that they bite. They want to chew everything, especially puppies. They want to chew everything. Another thing about them is that they don't get very big. I'm sure you all know what a Jack Russell Terrier looks like. They do not get very big at all. And 3, one thing I learned, and I watched a bunch of Jack Russell Terrier videos, they love ears. Like, they like to go for the ears when you pick them up. Buddy likes to go, yeah, he likes to go right to my ears. And it's cute. To me, it's not gross. It's just cute that he loves me that much. One thing about Buddy is that, I don't know if you guys can see, but he is curled up into a ball. Jack Russell Terriers love to curl up in balls, and they like to be buried under blankets. Like, he can be wide awake, and the minute he gets on my lap, like he is right now, he will fall asleep. And it's probably because he's a puppy, he falls asleep that quickly. But one thing he really loves to do is when he's on the couch, we'll put him on the couch with a puppy pad. He hasn't peed on any fabric, which is a good thing. He likes to get behind the pillows on a couch or in between a pillow and someone's leg, and he'll sleep for like 2 hours. He'll sleep like that for a really long time. But yeah, and he's very smart already. He learned how to sit, the second day? He learned how to sit the second day, and we gave him training treats, and that worked even better. He knows what, was it, drop it?
Let's leave it.
Leave it. Like, if he's biting on something, you say leave it very sternly. He will leave it exactly where it is. He also, I didn't know if it was because he was scared, but Jack Russell Terriers tend to not enter a room unless they're invited. You know, like a vampire. Like, he will not go into a room that's not familiar unless you ask him, like, tell him to come in. I went to the office, he kind of just stood there. I was like, come here. And so he came in. So they're very good about that. They like to ask for permission. And he's really good about going to the bathroom outside. We had to learn when to take him outside. We've learned his cues. Like, as soon as he's done drinking water, we have to, like, immediately take him outside. When he wakes up from a nap, if he's asleep longer than an hour, I'll take him right outside to go pee. Pooping, I have not caught on to the pooping schedule yet. There's been like maybe 4 accidents in the house where he poops, and you know, I just clean it up. I knew getting a pet there was going to be accidents. I just clean it up. You know, I don't know about anyone else, we don't use punishment in this house when it comes to puppies. We just, you know, if he pees, he's a puppy, and so he's nervous. He's in a new house, and he's still getting used to us, even though we think he loves us. But there's going to be accidents. Even as adults, there's going to be accidents. And, you know, the poop isn't that bad because he's a puppy. You know, it doesn't smell great, but it's not that bad. There is worms in his poop right now.
There is?
Yes.
Is that what the white stuff is in his poop?
Yeah. He's been dewormed. And so when the breeder told us when he has been dewormed, that the worms being in his poop is completely normal. She said even if it was moving, which is gross, but it's very normal. It's the worms doing its job. They said, when do we have to deworm him? Like every couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Every couple of weeks. Is it a medicine or something?
You can get a Petco. It's just a medicine.
Oh, a medicine. The breeder, the reason why we went with this breeder, going back to the breeder, is that she has so much information on her website. I didn't even have to ask any questions. She has everything answered, anything. She has been breeding for 20 plus years. I think she also breeds horses. And she was just prepared. Like, we have all of the paperwork. Buddy's dad, which is named Meatball, has won dog shows. Like, she gave us a certificate and everything, and she thought that was pretty cool. And so she gave it to us and gave us the certificate where to prove that he's purebred. That way, if we ever wanted to breed him, which I don't think we're gonna do, we're gonna get him neutered. It's not, I don't have anything against breeders, obviously. It's just not something I think, I don't want to take on the money. I don't want to take on the cost of it. It's just not something I think we would do. Like I said, obviously nothing wrong with it since we had a dog from a breeder. But she did give us the paperwork in case we ever wanted to do it. That is how we would prove that our dog is 100% Jack Russell Terrier. And she even gave us a paper where he's up to date on his vaccinations. We do need to get the booster shot for his parvo, which we will be doing. The day I'm filming this, we'll be doing it the next day. And so, yeah, this is Buddy. You guys can't really see him. He's laying in my lap. But he's a really good puppy. He's really good. He's very hyper, mostly at night. It's like he saves all of his energy for nighttime, and he likes to run around. He likes to, it's like he likes to chew on everything at night. He likes to chew. My daughter has a sweatshirt, and she had to like literally change out of the sweatshirt because he doesn't like it. He doesn't, I mean, he likes the material, but you would think that he, like, this sweatshirt offended him. He does not like it. And so she had to take it off because every time she would hold him, he would just bite at everything. And so he likes to chew on things that are very textured. So we have toys, like, you would think we had the dog for 6 months already, as many toys as we have. But yeah, he's a really good puppy. He already out the bat, he's very, very smart. He's very spoiled. He is very spoiled. He likes to be held. He likes to be in people's laps. He likes to sleep next to people. I told this one right here that she turned him into a monster because he was asleep next to her. And he slept the whole night. The entire night he slept, which is good. But now he's probably going to want to sleep next to somebody every single night. Which, I mean, I don't mind it if he wants to do that in the future. But yeah, Buddy is... It's like we realized we always needed a dog. It's like we needed Buddy, and I'm glad that I have older kids where I don't have to worry about feeding my other children and then chasing after a puppy. They're all pretty good. I say all, like I have just multiples of children. Haley's really good. Haley's the one that really watches them because I have to clean up around the house and everything, but Haley is the one that really, she has an alarm set for every single hour to take him out. She runs around with him in the backyard. She really just keeps on top. He's been in a crate in her room since we got him at night. She's taken on the mother role of Buddy, and he really loves her. But yeah, let me see if I can show him. I haven't shown him a lot, but I don't want to wake him. Okay, yeah, this is Buddy right here. He sleeps like this. He gets in really weird positions, and he's very, very comfortable. And yeah, I think. Is there anything else we need to say? Is that it?
He had fleas.
He had fleas. We gave him a flea bath today. He kept scratching. I thought it was because of his collar. Because when you put a new collar on a dog, they don't like it. But he kept scratching, and then Haley saw it was like little like fleas. Like little fleas on the blanket. And so I dropped everything I was doing. And we went to Petco, and
he hasn't been scratching.
He hasn't been scratching. We gave him a bath as soon as we got home, and he doesn't like baths. We realized that he doesn't like. I made sure the water, wasn't too cold or not too warm. Okay. All right. He likes to lay like this. Yeah, see, like a little baby. And we came home and we gave him a bath, and we got this spray that you can spray on, furniture, his toys, and everything. And we sprayed it. And he's been good. He hasn't been scratching. The spray we got can be sprayed on him, but not for 12 more weeks. 12 more weeks, Jesus. Until he's 12 weeks.
3 more weeks.
Like 3 more weeks, we can just spray it on him, and he'll be fine. He will be fine. Taking care of Buddy is like taking care of a newborn baby. It really is. Okay, I'm sorry. Too loud. Like, his crate is in a very common area. And my house is open floor plan, so I can't clean the kitchen if he's sleeping. Like, I can get things off the counter, but I can't really run any water. No, water's fine, because it's a consistent noise. But if I turn on the garbage disposal, he will look at me like, that I'm sleeping. This could have waited. Like, and I'll just look at him and be like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, so I will check on him. You know how you check on a baby to see if they're okay? I check on him while he's sleeping. And I'll be like, Haley, watch him. I have to go do something. Because with him being a puppy, with him running around, you kind of got to check on him to make sure that you can watch if he has to go to the bathroom, if he'll randomly go drink some water. We take him outside. So it's just a matter of really watching him. We don't allow him on carpet because he's not potty trained. I mean, if he had an accident, that would be fine. But we're trying to wait until he's all the way potty trained to let him, come in the bedrooms and lay down and everything. And he goes in Haley's room at night. She has, the whole carpet is covered in pee pads when he goes in there. And so, but yeah, he loves it here. Alyssa loves him too. She's still kind of nervous around him. Like if he jumps on her, she kind of moves back and everything because she hasn't really been around a lot of dogs too much. But nonetheless, She loves him. She loves playing with them, and everything. Like, she likes to play with him when he's eating, and like when he's playing with his toys, and it's not good to, you don't want them to snap at you.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, she's learning. But he loves it here. He's sleeping. He's sleeping good too. I wish I could sleep this good. But yeah, we're glad to have Buddy here. This is my third baby. I didn't have to go through the hormones of getting pregnant and carrying a baby 9 months. This is exactly like caring for a newborn baby. Only thing is that I have to get up and check him in another room. If this were any of my other children, they'd be right next to me. But he's pretty good. He has caught on to a lot already. He's very, very smart. I like listening to him just breathe when he's sleeping. But yeah, and then he loves being outside. He loves going outside and running around. At night, they go out there and they run all the energy out of him so he can sleep. You know how you do a toddler? Let's let him play all day. But yeah, I think that's about all for Buddy. Yeah, he's sleeping. He'll probably sleep like this for 2 hours if I don't put him down. But yeah, I just want to introduce you guys to Buddy. I know I did a poll on Instagram asking, would you guys want to see videos on YouTube or here? A lot of people said IGTV. Some people said here. I think if there's a longer vlog, I'll do it here, like if I'm doing a lot of talking right now, because this is 16 minutes already. But if it's just videos of him running around and playing, I can easily put it on Instagram. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, okay, I'm going to show you guys Buddy. He's stretching. Okay, he's like, just girl, quit talking. All right, y'all. Bye.